When it comes to calculating America's trade statistics,
the government has different formulas they apply.
One of those formulas is creating controversy. According to sources on Capitol Hill, some in U.S. government are using a calculation method that may distort our trade numbers. An example includes
transshipped goods, or better known as re-exports. Goods taken off of a ship from China and brought to a California port and then trucked to their final destination in Mexico would count as a U.S. export despite being produced overseas.
You simply can't consider U.S. manufacturing goods to be made in the U.S. when they're made overseas in countries like China.
Policymakers who are fighting for fair trade agreements that put working families first are concerned.
We're really playing games with the data. The data aren't informing and instructing us accurately enough.
They're cooking the books to justify this race to the bottom, and we will not stand for that. And so I want to thank these members, because really what we're doing is exposing this. Hopefully the public will pick up on this and insist that the data be relevant and factual.
Not only does the questionable calculation create confusion, but it can have a dangerous impact on trade policy.
If you don't get a clear picture about what is happening with our trade deficit, you don't get a clear picture about what future trade agreements will have on not only U.S. workers, but our communities and our economy as well.
As pro-fair trade policymakers call for a change to the government's trade calculation, the International Association of Machinists says,
by using distorted export-import numbers, it gives credibility where it is not deserved. The strongest formula is that promoted by the Federal Trade Commission, which basically says if you want to label a good as being made in the USA, it pretty much has to be all made in the USA.